Single people looking for love think they know what they want in a partner, but they definitely know what they don't want. We asked some men and women here in New York about their relationship deal breakers.
My deal breakers with men are lying and unemployment.
My deal breaker with men is a man that cannot respect me.
And my deal breaker would be when a woman is too jealous.
My relationship deal breaker with men is that I might be making more money than him, and he's going to have to put up with it and not be jealous of me at all.
My number one deal breaker is smokers. I can't stand kissing somebody with nicotine on their breath.
All understandable. Relationship and expert matchmaker April Beyer says too many deal breakers can stop you from finding a lifelong love. April, good morning.
Good morning.
Are couples usually, when they first get together, pretty upfront about here's my deal breaker, here's your deal breaker?
I think people are. I just think that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
That is just not something you should do on a date, is talk about your deal breakers and your deal makers.
Okay, well, how should someone establish what they will put up with and what they won't put up with?
By behavior. By behavior. It's all about observation and not asking too many questions and not making too many demands on someone and really just listening to them and watching them.
Okay, you deal with a lot of folks, a lot of men as well. Here are the top deal breakers for most men, you say. Let's go over these.
Sure.
Overly independent women who can't turn the boss off. A woman that's not flexible, a woman that does not take care of herself physically. The last one's pretty self-explanatory. Women who can't turn the boss off. What do you mean by that?
Men love successful, smart women. I just think they don't like some of the trappings that come with a successful woman. They want to have a soft place to land when they come home at night. So that competitive, aggressive behavior that women are portraying now, I don't think works in a traditional relationship.
A woman that's not flexible.
That is a woman, Russ, that is stuck in the ideas of what she thinks a relationship should look like. So she has that preconceived notion of how it should go, and she's inflexible about plans, what he comes up with to do on dates, things like that.
Okay, let's talk about the top deal breakers for most women you found. Okay, men that are frugal, cheap guys. A man without a plan, cheating and lying. The last one, obviously, pretty self-explanatory as well. Okay, cheap guys. What's wrong with cheap guys?
It's not about the money, it's about the gesture. And we as women feel, I think, a bit insecure when a man is frugal. We feel that he's not taking care of us. And it just doesn't lead to that bigger feeling of security.
Okay, if he takes you to the Golden Arches and not Le Cirque, okay, deal breaker? The guy's cheap?
It depends.
Right.
It depends. It's not necessarily about the restaurant. I think you can go anywhere on a date, but it's about the withholding on that date. If a man is doing more for himself on his own than he is when he's with you, that's obviously a deal breaker.
Okay, a man without a plan, is that like, what are we going to do tonight? What should we do? Or is that a man without the big picture, the plan of his life?
What I'm talking about right now is actually the man without a plan during the dating portion of a relationship. Not having something set up to do bothers most women. It's a big deal breaker. Every woman that I sit down with is constantly complaining about that very same thing, which is, how come he didn't come up with a plan for us?
Wow.
And strong women especially want someone to come up with that plan, where they're going after dinner, what that next date is going to look like.
So even if the guy's trying to be nice, if he says, you know, where do you want to go? I want to take you where you want to go. Where do you want to go? It's very likely the woman will look at that and say, you're a man without a plan?
Yes, women don't like it.
Man, we cannot win. We cannot win.
We don't like it.
Should deal breakers and deal makers change as we age?
Absolutely, absolutely. You're more informed, you're more mature, especially if you've been married before. You've learned from those experiences.
Yeah.
So yes, they should change. If you're looking for, at 45, what you were looking for at 25, then you might have a problem. Yes, you have to update your list. In fact, get rid of lists altogether is what my recommendation would be.
And how flexible overall should people be when it comes to this stuff?
I think people should be flexible about the more superficial things. Height, eye color, weight, what someone does for a living. And then there's the more, the deeper deal breakers, like I don't want to meet a man out of New York City or out of Los Angeles. You have to be open. Or I don't want to meet a man that has been married before or that has children before. Those things you have to be more flexible about because you don't know who you're going to find chemistry with until you're with that person.
The problem is you take the woman to a restaurant that she doesn't want to go to, and then she complains about that.
No, as long as you have the plan.
All right, April. Thank you very much.